Hey guys, my name's Danny, and I am documenting my 2 week journey. Um, well, it's going to be more than 2 weeks, but this is my 2 week really strict diet exercise. So these next 2 weeks, I'm going to be eating no sugar, no salts, no fats. Basically, majority of my diet will consist of halibut, fish, veggies, and like rice, beans, quinoa, eggs. Um, and so it's gonna be pretty difficult. I've already been vegetarian for about 2 years now. I mean, I haven't been super strict. I have still ate meat, but majority of it has been, uh, yeah, just vegetarian diet. So it'll be so these next 2 weeks, and then so basically why I'm going to be doing this and where I'm going. So I'll start with where. So in 2 weeks from now, on about 2 weeks, May 18th, on a Friday, I'm going to be flying to Peru. I'll be attending three ayahuasca ceremonies at a retreat called Dream Glade. Um, it's so yeah, it'll be so when I fly in Friday, I'll stay Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday we'll start the first ceremony, and then it's every other day. So Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday, and then I'm gonna stay a couple extra days in Peru to kind of process what I just went through. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty nervous about it. Part excited about it. I've told it a handful of friends, close friends of mine, um, and they're excited for me. So we're, yeah, we're gonna, I'm gonna go and yeah, hopefully gain some insights. And kind of like, I guess what I mentioned was why am I doing this? So why am I doing this? That's a good question. Um, I these last 4 months have been extremely difficult. Probably the most difficult in my life right now. I'm 27 years old, and I'm going through quite a bit of a change. I got out of a toxic relationship. It was like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and then from there, it. I left my career that I could have potentially stayed at for a long time. And yeah, I've been just suffering so much with emotional pain, feeling lost. Loneliness has been a huge pain point. Just not being able to connect. I've struggled with a lot of addictions in the past, drug addictions, internet addictions, porn addictions, just any kind of like avoidance behavior. So I cut all that out, or I cut out majority of it. Like 4 months ago, and then yeah, it's just been a lot of pain and suffering since then. So I right now, starting today, I'm kind of going completely like clean, sober living for these 2 weeks so I can get prepared for this ceremony. So yeah, like I can't have any drugs, I can't have any sex, no masturbation. I have to eat a very clean diet. So it's gonna be fucking extremely difficult for me. Um, Part of me is still like, you can't do this, dude. Like you're not gonna be able to pull it through. So 14 days, and so yeah, I'm basically I'm blogging this or video blogging this so I can have some evidence of hey, I got through it, or I didn't get through it, or these are things I'm struggling with. So kind of give me courage to do that. And I feel like if I do this every day, it'll help give me courage to persevere through it. Um, so yeah, I am talk a little bit about so part of the um, ceremony process is that you don't have to, but it's a good idea to go in with like a really solid intention. Um, and I wrote down a lot of kind of vague intentions. So I'm just going through this journal here. So what are my intentions to get out of this, or to go in and ask Mother Ayahuasca for help? Some of the main ones that I put on here is I need help with finding self-love again. I put in here and re-engaging life instead of like avoiding and pulling away, falling into addiction. Acceptance and letting go of anything from past relationships to physical objects, to bad habits, just letting it go. Finding a passion and a motivation for that. I'm completely lost right now what I should, or what I should, kind of what I should be doing, or what direction I should be in. And so finding some purpose, and then also another big one is coping with loneliness and social isolation that I tend to find myself in, and then kind of just in general needing some guidance. I also wrote down some of the fears from this trip that I'm kind of like why I'm hesitant, or part of me is hesitant to go. So I put in here, not being able to be an ego. The changes that I see are too difficult to adapt to, feeling more lost, financially even more stressed, more loneliness, more isolation, never able to find a loving partner, and not being able to cope, escaping further into addiction. So this is kind of like, this trip that I'm going is going to be kind of like I don't want to say last resort, but I've been trying to get better, and it has just been extremely difficult. I've been physically active. I've been eating pretty well. I've been trying to go to meetups. Haven't been the best at it, but just trying to engage. And man, it's just like the loneliness and loss of relationships have just left me barren. And I kind of describe it as just like wandering in a desert right now, and like not being able to find my way at all, and not knowing when you're going to leave the desert, or if you just stay in there forever, which I don't think, that can't be it. Like I have a feeling there's signposts and ways out, but I'm hoping to go into Peru and get some signposts. My first video blog of it. It's a personal blog, and it's not really. It is for others to see, but it's personal. So it's, I'm just going to be going through what I'm going through, and letting you guys know kind of what's happening, if you even want to watch or pay attention or whatever. This is day one. So I think tonight or later today, let's see, it's 1:00. It's gonna go eat some food, finish some laundry, and then I was gonna try to go to a yoga class at Planet Granite. And then after that, I was gonna FaceTime my sister. And then there is my friend Mindy actually suggested these meditation groups that happen every week. I can't remember the name of it. It's on my phone. But it's meditation for people in recovery, and looks pretty great. They have one every single night at multiple locations, semi close to where I live. So I think I might check one out tonight. Meditation has been something I've just tried and struggled with before. It's hard for me just to sit 5 or 10 minutes without just losing myself in thought, or like wanting to move and just get out of the situation. We'll see how that goes tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Okay, peace out.